Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Paul Thotham with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says priority should be given to duties rather than rights. In Jammu and Kashmir, union ministers are meeting people to receive feedback and suggestions for promoting public participation in developmental initiatives. Today is the last day for withdrawal of candidature for Delhi Assembly elections. Chinese government is taking several measures for isolation and treatment of coronavirus infections. Lunar New Year celebrations in capital Beijing cancelled. And in cricket, New Zealand were 199 for 5 against India in the opening T20 International in Auckland. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that priority should be given to duties rather than rights. He was interacting with the 49 awardees of the Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar today. Mr. Modi appreciated the work done by the children who got national awards in various categories. He said he is proud to see their awareness towards their duty to the society and the nation. He added that these children have shown courage to fight difficult situations and the children can further inspire others.
साहस के बिना जीवन संभव नहीं है और छोटी छोटी चीजों का साहस करने की आदत बनाओगे तो आगे चल करके वो भी बहुत काम आएगा और आप जैसे लोग जब करेंगे ना तो बाकी 50 लोग देखेंगे अरे देखो ये भी करता है इतना अवार्ड लेके आया फिर भी इतनी मेहनत करता है इतना मान सम्मान लेकर के आया लेकिन देखियो ये काम कर रहा तो क्या होगा बहुतों को प्रेरणा मिलेगी.
The Prime Minister said that one must never rest on their laurels and achievements. He said one must always think that one still has a lot to contribute to the country.
अभी जो हुआ है वो कुछ नहीं ऐसा ही मान के जाइए. ठीक है अभी तो मुझे बहुत कुछ करना है देश को बहुत कुछ देना है खुद को हर प्रकार से तैयार करना है ये अगर जज्बा लेकर के जाते हैं तो आप देखिए आपको इस अवसर का बहुत बड़ा आनंद मिलेगा उसमें से कुछ नया सीखने को मिलेगा.
Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar aims at encouraging children to excel in different fields and recognizes efforts of individuals and institutions doing exceptional work for children. On the last day of the ongoing special outreach program in Jammu and Kashmir today, a delegation of 4 union ministers is visiting Chennai, Kotranka Sopore and Harwan blocks. These are Giriraj Singh, Ravi Shankar Prasad, Prahlad Joshi and Ramesh Pokhriyal. The ministers are meeting people to receive feedback and suggestions for promoting public participation in developmental initiatives. They will also be inaugurating various developmental projects. The visiting ministers reiterated that the central government is committed to the overall development of the union territory with a special focus on addressing public grievances. Earlier, Minorities Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, who visited Srinagar's Lal Chowk, said government is trying to promote local craftsmanship in each district of Jammu and Kashmir.
कश्मीर में दस्तकारों शिल्पकारों की विरासत का एक खजाना है कालीन से लेकर के बहुत एक लंबी एक श्रृंखला है लेकिन वो मर रही है जो नई पीढ़ी है वो उसमें भागीदारी नहीं कर रही है क्योंकि उन्हें लगता है कि हम बना के करेंगे क्या कोई खरीदार नहीं है हमें कोई मौका नहीं है तो हुनर हर जिले में बन सके हर जगहों पर बन सके जहां पर जो चीज हो रही है वहां पर उसका हब बने और देश में जो मार्केट है उस मार्केट के हिसाब से उनको तराशा जा सके.
Minister of State for Home, G. Kishan Reddy, said there is positivity in the environment and a massive change on the ground.
स्कूलों के बारे में हॉस्पिटल के बारे में बहुत साल से पूछते रहे हैं लोग मगर काम नहीं हुआ है. अभी उसको स्पीड अप करना चाहिए. काम करने तरीका में कोई बदलाव नहीं है. कोई व्यक्ति का प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा न लैंड का प्रॉब्लम होगा न स्कीम का प्रॉब्लम होगा. दिल्ली चक्कर काटने का कोई जरूरी नहीं है. डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफिस में पहले जाते थे डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट का ऑफिस में वैसे ही जाना नहीं.
Minister of State for Panchayati Raj Purushottam Rupala said that women should be encouraged to come forward to participate in panchayat polls.
पूरी पंचायत यदि महिलाओं की बनती है तो उनको 5 लाख रुपया राज्य सरकार की ओर से अतिरिक्त ग्रांट देते हैं वहाँ, और इसके चलते वहाँ कई पंचायतों में ऐसे चुनाव गांव के लोग मिलकर करते हैं कि सभी बहनें ही बहनें, सरपंच, इनके सदस्य, उसमें कोई पुरुष को खड़ा ही नहीं होने देते हैं और गांव में 5 लाख रुपया सरकार से लेके गांव के काम करवा लेती है.
During the program, which started on the 18th of January, 36 union ministers have visited Jammu and Kashmir to disseminate information about welfare initiatives of the government. The program will culminate today and feedback collected will be analyzed to evolve a comprehensive mechanism for effective implementation of different schemes. Today is the last day for withdrawal of candidature for the Delhi Assembly elections. Over 1,000 candidates had filed nominations for the 70 Assembly seats. Nominations of 698 candidates have been found valid after scrutiny. The election is likely to see a triangular contest between Bharatiya Janata Party, Aam Aadmi Party and Congress. Polling will be held on 8th February and counting will be taken up on the 11th of February. According to the final electoral roll, over 1.46 crore people are eligible to exercise their franchise. Election Commission has asked Twitter to remove an objectionable tweet by BJP candidate Kapil Mishra on Delhi Assembly polls. The Delhi CEO office has also issued a show cause notice to Mr. Mishra in this regard. The BJP leader has replied to the notice saying his comments have been taken out of context and misrepresented intentionally. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alert. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Chinese government is taking several measures for isolation and treatment of the novel coronavirus infections. Capital city Beijing has also cancelled large-scale activities, including the Chinese Lunar New Year celebrations. The Prasar Bharati special correspondent in Beijing gives the details.
Chinese government has asked e-commerce giants to provide enough face masks and sanitizers. Hospitals are setting up special diagnostic centers. Chinese Center for Diseases and Control is trying to fulfill the increasing demand for diagnostic kits. 10 cities in China have put travel restrictions to contain the spread of the virus. Hubei province, whose capital is Wuhan, has started prevention and control from the community and villages level. Capital Beijing has also released a list of 89 medical institutions with fever clinics and guidelines for related patients. The city administration has also cancelled large-scale New Year activities, including temple fairs, winter sports and exhibitions in an effort to prevent and control the novel coronavirus. This is Anshuman Mishra from Prasar Bharati, Beijing.
Chinese health authorities have confirmed 25 deaths and 830 confirmed cases of pneumonia caused by the coronavirus. China's National Health Commission has said that 1,072 new suspected cases have been reported in 20 provincial level regions. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization, WHO, has said that it was too early to declare the outbreak in China a public health emergency of international concern. 2 persons who returned from China were kept under medical observation in Mumbai for possible exposure to the coronavirus. In the wake of the outbreak in China, the Brihan-Mumbai Municipal Corporation, BMC, has created an isolation ward at its Kasturba Hospital. The ceremonial Border Personnel Meeting, BPM, between India and China was conducted on the occasion of Chinese Spring Festival yesterday at Chinese BPM huts at Daulat Beg Oldie, Tenmen Den, DBO TWD meeting points. This was the northernmost meeting point between armies of both countries on the line of actual control in Ladakh. The meeting reflected the mutual desire to maintain and improve relations at the functional level in the border areas. India and Bangladesh signed an agreement to upgrade the 50.58 kilometer long road between Ashuganj River Port and Akhouda Land Port in Bangladesh into a 4-lane highway. The deal to upgrade the road between Ashuganj River Port and Darhara area was also signed. The project is part of the $2 billion second line of credit extended by India to Bangladesh in 2016. The project will boost connectivity between Bangladesh and northeastern parts of India. Speaking at the signing ceremony, High Commissioner of India to Bangladesh, Riva Ganguly Das, said, development cooperation is an important aspect of India-Bangladesh relations. Back home, National Federation of Blind has welcomed the recent Supreme Court's judgment on Divyang. The judgment said that rule of no reservation is promotion as laid down in Indira Swane's case in not applicable to persons with disability. Addressing media in New Delhi today, Federation General Secretary S.K. Rungta said this is a historic verdict for the rights of the Divyangs. He urged the centre, state governments and public sector undertakings to immediately implement the promotion in reservation policy for Divyang.
We demand from Government of India, all state governments, public sector undertakings to immediately implement the said decision and give the entire backlog of vacancies filled by promotion beginning from 1996 when the Act came into force and continue to give reservation in promotion in future.
The Finance Ministry is busy with the making of the Union Budget for the upcoming fiscal year. The budget for the upcoming financial year is scheduled to be presented on the 1st of February. During the last 1 year, the government has announced a slew of incentives for the economy. Here is a report on Ujala.
Ujala is a zero-subsidy domestic lighting scheme for widespread distribution of LED bulbs to replace traditional bulbs and CFL in India. In the previous fiscal, 35 crore LED bulbs were given and around 18,000 crore rupees were saved. In the current fiscal, the progress has been even more promising, with 36 crore LED bulbs already being given and around 19,000 crore rupees saved. It has reduced 3.8 million ton carbon emission. One of the major achievements of the scheme is prices of LED bulbs have fallen from 310 rupees to only 38 rupees, leading to one of the fastest LED price drops in the world. With Bhupendra Singh, Anand Chaturvedi, AIR News, Delhi.
In Nagaland, preparations for Republic Day are going on in full swing in Kohima. The Secretariat Plaza will witness state-level functions and exhibitions by different government departments. Nagaland Governor R.N. Ravi will unfurl the national flag and take the Rashtra salute. Unlike previous years, the governor will not be delivering the Republic Day address at the state capital. His speech will be read out in all districts by ministers and advisers. However, the governor will be giving his Republic Day message on the evening of 25th January. In cricket, host New Zealand have set the victory target of 204 runs for India in the opening fixture of the 5-match T20 International series at Eden Park in Auckland. Put into bat first, New Zealand scored 203 for 5 in the stipulated 20 overs. India will play 5 T20 matches, 3 ODIs and 2 tests in the 1.5-long tour to New Zealand. In the final Group A tie of the ICC Under-19 World Cup, India were 44 for 0 in 9 overs against New Zealand at Bloemfontein in South Africa a short while ago. Earlier, New Zealand won the toss and elected to bowl. India, who are atop their group with 4 points, had cruised to the 90-run victory over Sri Lanka in their opening encounter before defeating debutants Japan by 10 wickets. National Girl Child Day is being celebrated across the country today. It was started by the Union Ministry of Women and Child Development on 24th January 2008. It seeks to spread awareness among people about inequalities girls face in the Indian society. The day is celebrated by organizing various programs, including awareness campaigns on Save the Girl Child, child sex ratio, and creating a healthy and safe environment for the girl child. And now, before we end this bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says priority should be given to duties rather than rights. In Jammu and Kashmir, union ministers are meeting people to receive feedback and suggestions for promoting public participation in developmental initiatives. Today is the last day for withdrawal of candidature for Delhi Assembly elections. Chinese government launches several measures for isolation and treatment of coronavirus infection. Lunar New Year celebrations in China, in the capital Beijing, cancelled. And in cricket, New Zealand set victory target of 204 runs for India in the opening T20 International in Auckland. And with that, we end the Midday News.